Contame por qué Jonathan Palmer, ex piloto de Fórmula 1, habla de Juncos. También habló de Colapinto, ¿no?
De Leandro Juncos y también, bueno, en una entrevista para medios británicos hablando de la categoría, bueno, habló sobre, se refirió a Leandro Juncos y su presente.
Mirá.
Jonathan Palmer, ex piloto de Fórmula 1, papá de Jolyon Palmer, también piloto de la máxima, es dueño de todos los circuitos de Inglaterra, menos de Silverstone, y además es el dueño de GB3, GB4, categoría en la que corre Leandro Juncos, y se refirió a esto en una entrevista para la televisión británica.
A ver.
He's impressed me from the word go. We have a lot of drivers, a lot of different levels of experience, but he's proved to be a feisty racer. He really tries hard. He's had some good results. You know, he's had a couple of fourths. And then he had a podium as well. So for someone who's got no real experience, frankly, before coming here, he's done really well.
It's great, and I think it's worth touching on that experience because a lot of the drivers he's racing against have got years of car racing experience, and he's effectively starting from level zero, and you know how hard that can be.
Absolutely. A lot of these drivers have been karting since the age of 10, 12, you know, and Leandro is what, 19? From what I understand, I think football was his big love before.
Yes.
But thank goodness he's seen the light and he's come to a more sensible sport of motor racing. Clearly the family, the Juncos family tradition has given him a good understanding of what motor racing's all about. But, you know, it is really tough. As I said, GB4, big championship, big field, very competitive, a lot of drivers with lots of experience. And Leandro has come in here with, this is his first full season of motor racing. So given that, it's not surprising that, you know, he's made the odd mistake, he's got more time to come, but he's shown lots of potential. But I say what's really impressed me about him is that he's a fighter. You know, he really charges. He's exciting to watch on the track. Yeah, he's had a few moments. You know, he's had the odd penalty. He's had the odd collision. But these are all the kind of sort of learning curve errors. Sort of, you know, they are rookie errors, and he's making a few of them, as you'd expect, as we all did. I did. But it's that element of real determination, ambition, and ultimately speed and racecraft that's particularly impressed me. I've always said this, you know, if somebody's basically slow and a bit cautious, ultimately they're never going to make a great racing driver. But Leandro doesn't have that. No. You know, he is not cautious, he is aggressive, he pushes to the limit. You know, where the limit is, he's still learning a bit, but those are the things, those are the characteristics that will hold him in good stead for the future. And as he gets more experience, he learns how to control, how to know when to push, when not to push, and know when to go for a gap and when not to go for a gap. Then we're going to see Leandro getting better and better results. I've no doubt about that. What he's got to do now is sort of piece it together, be consistent, more consistent, and translate that potential that he's got as he learns more, as he gets more experience, into race results, podiums, and ultimately championship wins.
You and I both know how hard it is to forge a career in motorsport, especially as a driver. There's lots of people out there. Of course, there's a surge in interest in Argentina about motorsport with Franco Colapinto in Formula One, but how important is it that the Argentinian country and people in Argentina get behind Leandro as a potential star of the future?
Well, Argentina's got a fantastic history in motorsport, of course, and you know, and I think Franco Colapinto has demonstrated just how much enthusiasm there is in Argentina, and quite rightly so too, to see potential in young drivers, want to support them, and that support's absolutely key. I mean, one of the things that there's no doubt, you know, motor racing is a lot more expensive than kicking a football around.
That's true.
You know, you do need budgets, and that means sponsorship. That means people believing in you, understanding that things take time and that good results, you know, we've got a grid of 24 cars here today, and only one's going to win, only three are going to be on the podium, but there are another really good 21 drivers, and Leandro is you know, he's not got a podium here yet this weekend, but he's right at the high top of the list of people that are going to get there, and I think that the support from any country, for any driver, is really, really important. We can see from Franco Colapinto that he's had some great moments. He's had, you know, the Williams time looked really impressive for him, but yeah, he's made some mistakes as well. People have to understand the drivers when they're learning, when they're young, they do make mistakes. But that's all. Whether it's Franco Colapinto, whether it's Leandro Juncos, or whether it's Ayrton Senna, people make mistakes. But it's people seeing the talent, believing in it, helping to nurture it, and keep supporting it on the way. That's really going to reap the rewards for those that are going to get there. And I think Leandro Juncos will.
Qué buen
Bueno,
testimonio.
sabe mucho de esto el señor.
Bueno.
Y además los Palmer, tanto él como Jolion, tiene esta característica de saber explicar muy bien las cosas, ¿no? Hablan muy bien, saben de lo que están hablando. Y es importante tenerlo en cuenta. Fíjate lo bien que habló de Juncos y obviamente de Franco Colapinto, que ya llegó, ¿no, Franco?
Lo que decía de Franco va un poco en la línea de lo que decía Fontana también, ¿viste?
Exacto,
La
misma
aprendizaje.
lectura. La misma lectura, que se cometen errores de entrada, pero que el talento está, lo ven, y por eso están ahí.
Muy bueno.
Tremendo, es tremendo como
Se le elogió.
Pero bueno, es parte de lo que hablamos, que cuando vimos todos el video de lo que habían sido sus primeras 3 fechas, nos impresionaba sobre todo su actitud, su agresividad para correr. Y bueno, está destacando nada más y nada menos que el presidente de la categoría, ¿no? El dueño de todo esto, que ha visto pasar en la cuna del automovilismo a muchísimos pilotos y que está generando en el paddock algo distinto. En Juncos este fin de semana en Snetterton clasificó tercero, después tuvo una falsa largada que lo termina relegando, y tuvo una penalización que lo termina dejando en la primera carrera en el 10º lugar, y se toma en la consideración la segunda vuelta de clasificación para ordenar la grilla de las 2 carreras siguientes, y desde el 10º lugar venía avanzando en el 8º puesto cuando tiene un toque que le dieron al chico que lo tocó, le dieron 3 puntos en la licencia de conducir, porque lo sacó afuera a Leandro. Y la segunda carrera estuvo muy interrumpida, hubo solo 3 o 4 vueltas de carrera y terminó quinto, alargando 10º, en 3 o 4 vueltas de velocidad, porque tuvo mucha intervención del auto de seguridad y bueno, no tuvo podio, lo dijo Palmer recién, pero sigue mostrando su talento.